What if the easiest way to spot real wealth is to notice what someone never feels the need to prove? 1. They don't prove they have money. Real wealth doesn't need a logo on every shirt, an expensive car in every photo, or a house designed to impress strangers. Because when you actually have financial security, you don't need strangers to believe you're successful. 2. They don't prove they're busy. Being constantly exhausted isn't a status symbol. Wealthy people understand something most people miss. Time is an asset. The goal isn't to look busy. The goal is to have enough control over your money that you can decide what deserves your time. 3. They don't prove they're smarter than everyone else. They don't need to win every argument about stocks, business, or money, because wealth isn't built by always being right. It's built by making good decisions consistently and avoiding catastrophic ones. 4. They don't prove they can afford something. This is a big one. Someone can afford a $2,000 purchase and still decide not to buy it. Why? Because being able to afford something isn't the same as needing it. Financial freedom gives you the ability to say, I could buy it, I just don't want to. 5. They don't prove their success through their lifestyle. A bigger house, a newer car, more expensive vacations. None of these automatically mean someone is wealthy. Sometimes the person driving the 10-year-old car has more invested than the person driving the brand new luxury SUV. 6. They don't prove they're rich by talking about money. Real wealth often gets quieter as it gets bigger. You don't need everyone to know how much you make. You don't need to announce every investment. You don't need to tell everyone your net worth, because your bank account doesn't become larger when people know about it. 7. And the biggest one, they don't prove their worth. They don't need money to tell them they're important. They don't need expensive things to tell them they're successful. And they don't need strangers to validate their decisions, because they understand the difference between looking wealthy and actually being free. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The more you need to prove you're wealthy, the more likely you're spending money to look wealthy instead of building wealth. Real wealth isn't always loud. Sometimes it looks completely ordinary. And that's exactly why you might never notice it.